AITA for insisting my mother invaded privacy by opening my mail? My mom, 57, lives 5 hours away in my 23F old hometown. I haven't lived at home in 5 years. Didn't even go back home during college breaks. So none of my friends have been there in years. In high school, when I was 18 and stupid, I wrote a letter to myself. My English teacher assigned it, said it would be a time capsule about ourselves then and wonder where we are now. I have no idea what I wrote about. What I asked myself. How trashy it may be. But we had to address it to a permanent address. I had no other address but my parents'. I figured I'd remember to tell my parents not to open any letters addressed to me in 2024. And, while I don't remember what I wrote, I do remember putting precautions like "do not read if you're not" my name, 'cause I treated it essentially like a diary I wouldn't open until 23. I feared my parents would read on. In June, I told my mother not to open any letters addressed to me. I literally remember telling her why and her laughing and rolling her eyes but saying okay. But it didn't matter. Today I get calls saying I have a letter from my old English teacher. I said, "Oh yeah, I know what that is, don't open it." She said I already did. The way my heart sunk so fast. I immediately asked why would she open it. She said she wanted to make sure it wasn't an invitation to a wedding or something. Remember how none of my friends know about this address, because I haven't lived there in a half-decade? I start saying stuff like how it's violating because I don't even remember what I wrote, which she said was filled with cuss words and she would have taken me to therapy if she saw it back then, and that it didn't have her name or invite for her to read anywhere on the letter. She said I should have told her not to open anything, then I said I did less than 3 months ago, which she claims I never did. Trust me, I did. But then that I should have been more specific with what she couldn't open. But I insisted I did again. It was also multiple pages I remember, so at some point, I'd, personally, probably think well this letter really isn't meant for me and shut it. But she responds like this, "There you go again. Always taking things to the top. You know, I just wanted to let you know I had it but never mind," and hangs up on me. Now I can get defensive, but it's because of stuff like this. And I haven't spoken to her since. I don't know. It was sent to her home, but I'm 23, and this just feels like a huge invasion of privacy. Would y'all open your grown kids' mail if it was sent to your address? Or call them first? Or maybe even try to remember when they asked you not to open their mail? And isn't it illegal to open mail that isn't yours, even if it's your adult children? AITA for being upset and insisting it was wrong?